What is up, guys? How's it going? My name is Dentes. No, D is not silent, but it is big. And this is Dual Play episode something. I don't know. Doesn't matter. And alongside with me is Wuzzy.
What is up, guys? My name is Wuzzy, and no, I'm not fuzzy. But we got some Call of Duty gameplay for you guys today. It's actually going to be on the map Overlord. And for the title, you're going to see it says Score Streak Overlord. And for the reason for that is that, let's just say, between the both of us, we dropped multiple IMSs, sentry guns, field orders including a Battle Hind, a Trinity rocket, and there was some other stuff too, Dentes. What was it?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Lokis and damn Keem strikes.
And notice that he said Lokis, multiple Lokis.
Parenthesis S.
Yeah, so normally we don't we just put up our best gameplay, but it just happened that this gameplay, it just fell in our lap. Like, everything went right. Not only was the other team bad, but like our teammates weren't doing very well either. So it was all over the place, and I don't know. It was just a really good gameplay, and everything fell in our favor. But with that being said,
before we begin, make sure you guys you pay attention to the video, because it's not a normal dual play where we swap halfway through. We actually swap periodically through the video. I think me and Wuzzy swap at least 4 times in this video, because at some certain points the gameplay got a little bit stale, so we swap to the next person to make sure that it's in line and it's still entertaining to watch. So if you get to see everything go down from both perspectives at multiple time frames. So that being said, let's get into the topic.
Alright, yeah, and also both of the class loadouts are going to be in the description box below if you want to see exactly what we're using. But anyways, we're going to get straight into the topic, and this topic is actually brought up by something that's been, I guess, talked about on Twitter a lot lately. Yeah, recently. And the main topic that we're going to list that example, but the main topic is AI or bots, more popularly known as, in multiplayer games.
Are they an issue?
Yeah, are they good or are they bad in your guys' opinion? We're gonna kind of give our opinion here. The reason why we're talking about this is because Titanfall, Vince Zampella was recently asked how many players are in Titanfall, and he simply said 6v6, and he quoted that as players, like actual players, so like if it was me and Dentes or you guys or whatever. But that doesn't mean that is only going to be 6v6 on the map. He says that periodically through the game, to keep the pace up, there will be bots introduced. Now, we haven't got the full extent if they're going to be Titans that are going to be bots, if it's just going to be pilots that are going to be introduced as bots. We don't know exactly what that is, but really the main topic here is, are bots good for multiplayer, online multiplayer? Dentes, you can kind of give your thoughts here.
Alright, so in my opinion, I think introducing bots into multiple games, not just things like Titanfall, would be extremely beneficial, especially the games where it's limited time when people can be in a lobby, kind of like Titanfall. And they have the infrastructure to do something as crazy as Battlefield with like 32 versus 32, but would it really be necessary? I mean, you could put bots into the game that are just as skilled as the players. I mean, have you ever played bots on Call of Duty where the bots are veteran? They're ridiculous. They're shooting laser beams is what they're doing. They got wall hacks on, basically. So I mean, if they introduce into games bots that are maybe set to the highest difficulty, I believe it could work out. I mean, it's
you gotta find a balance between it, right? Because we don't want dumb bots that are horrible, but at the same time we don't want
bots
laser
that run into
beaming.
walls.
Yeah, we don't want the bots that is gonna run across the wall like this is Mirror's Edge. Jump back, do a 360, and then all of a sudden the bot's uploading his own montage. We don't want that, okay?
Phase bot.
We don't necessarily want that. Another thing that I was wondering is how the bots are going to be named. Now, this seems like it may not be that big of an issue, but like I'm sure when people upload gameplays to YouTube, people that are watching are going to want to know if that was a bot that they killed or if that was a regular human that they killed. So I don't know if they're going to be identified as bot 1, bot 2, whatever the hell it is. But yeah, but that should be interesting. And I mean, like Dentes just said, they want to keep this 6v6, and it's important to note that the people that have played Titanfall so far, they said that they felt throughout the game like they were never looking for somebody. Like, they never had to go like searching for people. They were always in action. So I think that's a testament to how the level design is rather than just the player count. I think it has more to do with that. I mean, we see it with Call of Duty Ghosts. It's 6v6, but sometimes the maps, it feels like, it's 3v3. You can't find anybody.
Yeah, and when you apply the game, or when you apply the whole bot concept towards games like Call of Duty, it does work out. I mean, not necessarily as much as you would want it to. I mean, I guess people would be a little bit annoyed that, there's bots in the game, but you're adding something other than players now, so it's gonna be more entertaining, at least in my opinion. That that people, it would also be better for people that aren't as good at Call of Duty. They have something to go for, I guess, but it also has to work in a way where
better players can't take advantage of it.
exactly, that would be something that you have to take into account too. And it doesn't have to just be first person shooters. If you were to have anything like a racing game like Forza, where you can introduce actually a really good example is Need for Speed Rivals. It pretty much has this basic concept that Titanfall has. You have multiplayer, and then within that multiplayer you actually have bot racers throughout the entire game, and you can challenge those bot racers while like other people are racing. And it's not like Grand Theft Auto where it takes you to a whole nother map to do the race or anything. It's like all live right there. So it's actually something that's proven to work. And you actually said Need for Speed Rivals was a bad game, but now you're wrong.
I did not.
But
I just don't. I can't get into racing games. But still, I guess another point, like from my experience, like with bots, I played Gears of War a lot when it was out. I played every Gears of War. I think it may have been 3, I want to say, or maybe 2 that introduced bots. And they introduced it into the multiplayer. Like if somebody backed out or whatever, they would get replaced by a bot. I never felt that it was
bots
like
suck though.
Yeah, but I never felt like, oh, I was, getting an extreme advantage when a player was replaced with a bot or anything like that. It was just like, oh, we beat a bot. Like, it was nothing special, you know what I mean? I guess they did suck, but in that case where the game was it had a very hardcore audience where, like, people played it, like, religiously, and when you didn't see many people back out, but when they did, when they were replaced by bots, it wasn't as big of an issue.
It won't be like that anyway. It's gonna be more like 6v6, and then bots pop up on both ends of the team. So
yeah, as the game progresses, that's the most important thing we want to note. They're saying that they're gonna add these as the game progresses to keep the pace of the game up. So maybe they have like an algorithm or something that can read the pace of the game. But anyways, hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, don't forget to drop a like. Leave your constructive criticism down below in the comments. And remember, guys, keep calm
and drop a 50 bomb. I don't care for cookies.